Hi guys, welcome to Pitstop. So today we have a special SUV with us. Yes, this is the latest SUV entry to the Indian market, which is the Kia Carens. Okay, so we will be getting this Carens in the 6-seater as well as 7-seater configuration, just like the Alcazar. So yeah, you know that, right? So it's like basically it's a Hyundai Alcazar. So it will be called as Kia Carens, and but there is a lot of differences for this car, I should say that. So welcome to the drive of the Kia Carens. So I'll be talking everything about the Kia Carens in this video, so please watch this video. Let's kickstart our drive review, and before we start our review, a humble request, please go subscribe to our channel if you haven't done yet, and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. So you gotta take a look at the Kia Carens, and let's start with the front face, right? Actually, it looks so much different from that of all the other models. If you take a look at the front end of the car, you will feel like, you know, this is a small car, because when I saw the car earlier on pictures and everything, I felt that this is actually a smaller car comparing the other cars in the segment. But actually this is quite a big car. I'll show you why. Take a look at the car from the sides, and it is actually 40 mm longer than the Alcazar, and it is very much evident here from this side profile. And not just that, we don't get the side steps as we get in the Hyundai Alcazar, but still it's very easy to get in the car and come out of the car. That's super easy, and overall the car has got an elegant way. Kia has designed the Carens in a very elegant way. It's a proper 6 or 7 seater, you can call it that way. Up front, what makes it really special is that the piano black finish. This whole portion is completely closed. All the air vents and everything comes below this portion, but above that, here we get a piano black finish, here we get a chrome lining, and altogether we cannot mistake the Carens for any other car in the segment. That is the speciality of the Kia Carens. So this is how the rear end of the Carens looks, and actually from here it's even looking more bigger, because I feel that the Kia Carens will become a very good competition for the Innova Krista rather than other SUVs in the segment, because of the size and because of the feature list and because of the ride and comfort. I'm gonna tell more about the third row and the drive experience right after this. What a fantastic looking interiors. Like, I'm seriously impressed, you know. I feel like, you know, the dashboard has some sort of floating design. If you check out the dashboard from here, we get a piano black finish with some sort of, you know, design element which looks super striking. No, not striking, it looks very elegant. And what I like the most is the integration of this screen. It is actually super smooth. And not just that, this 10.25 inch HD touchscreen is actually super easy to use. It feels, you know, the quality feels top notch, and all the options are super easy to use. That's my most favorite part here. And you know, smaller elements also Kia has taken good care of. Say for example, these volume buttons are very, you know, convenient to use, because if it was a touch, then it will not be so much convenient. And especially even the AC controls, like, you know, the fan speed and the temperature and temperature controls, everything is you know, we have buttons for that. And other than that, all the other options have got touch options. So that's a very, you know, attention to detail element, because these options we definitely need it on you know, instead of touch, always the buttons is preferable for these options. All right, so let's get into the interior part. So I told you that the screen is super easy to use and everything. And another most favorite part of mine is the Kia you know, steering wheel, the leather wrapped steering wheel, which is so precise to hold. And it gets, this is the you know, turbo petrol variant, which has got a DCT, so we even have paddle shifters over here. So The fit and finish is superb. It's super nice to hold, and I don't have any complaints about that. I'll show you some hidden elements in the Kia Carens right now. So basically, if you press here, a cup holder pops out, and at the same time on the other side, when you press here, actually this is a small compartment. Maybe you can keep some coins, or you can put some whatever it is, up to small things. You can put it over here, and you can close the compartment. And here we have an option to fix the perfume or whatever it is here. So especially for that, they have given us small space, and that's it about the dashboard layout. So let me come to the what all the controls over here. So especially Kia Carens comes with ventilated seats. Like I'm sitting super cool. I'm feeling so much comfortable because both the seats are getting the ventilated options, and the controls comes over here. Have you seen this sort of layout anywhere else? Right. So this is actually available in the Porsche cars. This is some sort of layout design which you have seen in the Porsche cars. So something like a wall kind of design protruding outside, and over on that we have the control. So here we have the drive mode. So we have 3 drive modes. One is eco, normal and sport. So when you click that, even the instrument cluster color changes as usual. So we have a nice digital instrument cluster which displays all the information which you need. Okay, and the layout and the quality of the instrument cluster is also, the quality of the screen is superb, and don't have any complaints about that. And this is how the controls work over here. The drive mode, and we have the hill descent controls which turn on and off, and here we have the seat ventilation switch. Alright, so there are only seat coolers, okay, for both the front seats, and here again we have for the left passenger seat, and then we have the control for the parking sensor and the rear view camera. So that's it about the front dashboard layout and all the controls. And another most favorite part is this, the Bose audio system. The audio system quality is also superb and brilliant, and something which I really like about the Carens is the premiumness. If you take a look at the door pad, so the door pad consists of numerous elements. Say for example, here we have a beige finish, here we have a normal black finish, here we have a brushed aluminum finish, again here we have a piano black finish. So that's a lot, right? And if you see the door pad design, it's quite different, and it's super convenient to hold actually. And at the same time, here we get an umbrella holder, and again here what we get here is bottle holders. Actually you can keep 2 bottles of this size easily, and that's quite a lot of things to talk about in the Kia Carens. So I'm super impressed with how luxurious and how easy to live in the Kia Carens, because every small element is being taken care of. So that's actually a super good thing. So my most favorite part still remains the same. It is the steering wheel, and it's superb convenient actually, especially when driving. So this is about the front row. So let's quickly take a look at the second row of the Kia Carens. Before that, here we get small utility spaces, and just below the handrest also we get some utility space. So let's jump into the second row, guys. So here I am sitting on the second row of the Kia Carens, and wow, there's a lot more to talk about here. Okay, so this is actually the 6-seater configuration of the Carens, and for me this legroom is more than enough actually. See, I'm pretty comfortable. The headroom is also nice. I don't have any problem with the headroom either. And here we get the air purifier system right behind the driver's seat. That is one thing. And here what we get is the tray table. The tray table will hold up to 3.5 kgs. If you put 4 kgs on this, it will break, I think. No, it will not break because it's super strong. Okay, and here we have a small net, and here we have a charging wire hook. That's super convenient because here we get 2 individual C-type ports. So that helps you with your fast charging and everything. And this looks different, right? This is actually the control for the rear and the second and the third row blowers, and it looks This knob looks super nice actually. It's super nice to hold, and it's like, you know, it's very different. I've not seen like this. This looks super cool. Alright, so here we even get another blower here. So if you keep any chocolates or if you keep anything, it will always remain chilled, but you will not be able to keep a bottle over here because there is not enough space to keep a bottle. But yes, you have space to keep your mobile, or you have even space to keep chocolates or whatever it is. And here we have super convenient side curtains so that you can escape from the outer world. You can keep the cabin dark and nice. And actually what makes the Carens different from the Alcazar is this one. Actually the blowers, it comes on the roof. So what happens is that we are not getting the panoramic sunroof. Instead of that, here we get a small sunroof here only for the front passengers, and the panoramic sunroof is a miss, I would say, but still, you know, it's like okay. I don't have any complaints for that, because other than that, the comfort and the convenience of the Carens is super nice. And yeah, so actually I have to talk about the seats. Actually, even the front row seats, the middle row seats, and even the third row seats, I tried everything. The seats are super comfortable actually. If you see the design of the seat, it's actually very, very nice. You know, this holds you very well. You don't feel that heat over here. Even on the second row for long journeys, it will be super comfortable. And this passage here, there is nothing actually. That is the best choice. If you put something over here, you know, that will be a blockage. That will feel like, you know, we are sitting on a very tight space. But since there is nothing, we feel like the car is very, very spacious, and you don't feel that, you know, congested feeling over here. You feel even though the panoramic sunroof is missing, you feel that the Carens is a spacious car, and overall it's a very nice feeling to sit inside the Carens. I don't have any complaints so far with the interiors. I'm going to show you something very special right now. So actually this is a one-touch tumble seat. So if you just press here, that's it. So automatically the seats will fold up. Only this one, okay, not the other one, because of course we have the air purifier over there, so we have to manually do the folding for that seat. But this is super convenient. And what is even more surprising is that I am able to step in with so much comfort. See, actually even in bigger SUVs I have not seen this kind of a space. So I have to tell you that this is a proper 6-seater or 7-seater car for adults. 7 full-size passengers can sit in here. Let me show you why. Okay, and still I am very much comfortable. See, if you ask me to sit here for a long drive, I don't mind. Like I can comfortably sit over here. Here we get a charging port, again C-type. Again here we get one more C-type charging port, and we get bottle holders. Not just that. So actually the rear seats are like, you know, 50-50 split. That I'll show you when we are showing the boot. And here we get again individual blowers over here. So the speed cannot be adjusted individually, but it will be adjusted based on the second row passengers, how they do it. And so far this space is actually super convenient. I don't have any complaints. The space is brilliant. You know, this space is not just for kids. You can happily sit inside the third row of the Kia Carens. I'm going to show you the boot space actually. So that's super impressive. Actually, with all the 3 rows up, we have a nice boot space. You can actually keep a lot of things over here. And if you want more space, actually these seats are 50-50 split. So you can fold these seats as per your configuration. You can use it in any configuration, right? You can fold this as well if you want. Bucket lot of space. All right. And here we have a hook as well. You know, you can use this hook actually if you have any bags to you know, if you want them to hang on, you can actually use these very strong hooks. So that's it about the Carens booth. Actually, we are shooting in the middle of the day, so that's why we are not able to show a beautiful feature which is available in the Carens, which is nothing but a 64 color ambient lighting we have in the Kia Carens. So actually, during the evening time, it will look super smooth, super, soothing. But unfortunately, we are not able to show you that. So driving the Kia Carens and such a soothing feel, soothing effect, or such a smooth ride. That's what I like the most about the Carens. It doesn't feel like an SUV, it feels like an MPV. It offers you all the luxury you can ask for in a car of this size. The floating dashboard, along with the seats, along with all the small features which is added into the car. It's like a super cool car to drive. You will love driving this car for long distances, and absolutely no complaints at all. Actually, we are driving the turbo petrol, but my ideal choice for an SUV of this size will be the diesel because of various reasons, especially for the fuel efficiency as well. But the turbo petrol, when you put it in normal mode, you barely feel the engine note. You feel like you are driving an electric car, because the blower sound for the third row, it comes like a small electric wind noise. So especially when you are driving the car in a normal way, like how I am driving right now, you feel like you are driving an electric car. But there is an option to change that experience, to change that feel. On the turbo petrol, when you put it on sport mode, I'm gonna show you the difference. And of course, don't forget that we have the paddle shifters. Can you hear that? Wow. Don't mistake this car for that elegant feel. When you put it in sport mode, it is super thrilling to drive actually. See, an SUV of this size, you can dance with this. Drive it at 160 km/h and you don't feel that you don't feel anything at all. You feel super confident. The car is planted. See, wow, bloody good. Of course, the diesel won't go as fast as this, but still you can drive the diesel at this speed and stable, in a very stable way. You will not have any complaints. That will be a little bit meaty experience, but still the diesel will be the ideal choice for as in terms of my personal experience. But still, the turbo petrol has actually two characters, especially with this 7-speed DCT. When you put it in normal or eco mode, it feels super smooth, as I mentioned. Everything else is super nice. What I like the most is the suspension. The suspension is super cool actually, because it offers a fantabulous ride. When you are riding inside the city, let it be potholes or whatever it comes, even on speed breakers, even the passengers at the rear, they feel that comfort. So I feel like that's a very good thing, because being a car which has got 6 or 7-seater configuration, the ride should be brilliant, and definitely Carens is offering a brilliant ride over here, and bloody impressed. If you ask me, like I said, I am more inclined towards driving the Carens this way, 100 or 120 km/h in a very cruising speed, and the car will behave beautifully. You will feel relaxed, you will enjoy the drive, you can enjoy your time with the family in the Kia Carens. Absolutely a brilliant car. I don't have any complaints to say. I'm actually searching for complaints. So what should I tell you as a complaint actually? Pretty confused. I'm gonna show you. Actually, we have small speed breakers. I'm driving fast. Can you see that? I didn't even feel like any sort of big jerk or anything. It was butter smooth, and now we have a very big speed breaker. I'm gonna show you how smooth the car goes. Brilliant ride, I should tell you this, guys. Brilliant ride, and I'm super impressed with the ride quality. Oh my Kia Carens, you are superb. So now it's like a path which is, there is no road at all now, but still the Carens behaves beautifully. The ride is super nice. So if you want me to explain the specs to you, actually the turbo petrol makes 140 PS of maximum power and 242 Newton meters of torque, while the diesel makes 250 Newton meters of maximum torque and 115 PS of power. Okay, and the same goes with the petrol as well. It makes the same amount of power, which is 115 PS of power, and not even 2, it's like around 150 or 160 Newton meters of torque, I believe. So that's what the spec says. And in the 7-speed DCT we also have one more gearbox options, which is nothing but the 6-speed manual. So actually, if you compare the body roll, actually even though this car is taller than the Alcazar, I don't feel the car feels planted. Actually, even if you are driving on triple digit speeds, the body roll is manageable. You don't feel the body is like dancing. See, I'm taking tight turns at this speed, and it's quite nice to ride. Don't have much complaints. Oh God, show me some complaints to tell to my viewers. Okay guys, so I just wanted to experience and show you as well, how comfortable the Carens really is on the second row as well. So I'm just sitting here, even though the smart air purifier is here right below the seat, I'm feeling super comfortable to sit here. So much legroom, so much headroom, super comfortable seats, and what else do you need? Another thing which I would like to mention here is that this size bottles will actually fit inside this compartment, so that the employer will always keep the bottles chill. So even you can keep some chocolates, so that always it will be like a small chillness will always be there on anything you keep over there. And with the comfort of the curtains, with the comfort of the seats, it's superb, and the ride is simply brilliant. I'm just loving the ride. So especially when you're buying a 6 or 7 seater, definitely it will be considering the family and everything. It will not be for just business purpose, or it will be more you will be a family oriented person, or your family should be big. So considering that, each and every single person of the family will be equally comfortable. Even if you choose the 7-seater configuration, since we have a flat roof over here, middle passenger will also be comfortable here. So that's one of the biggest highlight of the Carens. I would like to mention the ride and the comfort and the luxury which you get here is good for the money which you are going to pay. I think they'll bring a competitive pricing. So this is actually how you sit in the third row of the Kia Carens, and as you can see, I have a very good amount of legroom. So that's the biggest highlight, as I mentioned. But I also wanted to experience the ride, when the car is out on the road, how does it feel like sitting on the third row of the Carens? That's why this clip actually is for you. So pretty comfortable. I feel like I'm sitting inside a proper 3-seater big sized MPV. That's what it feels like, and the ride is not bad either, being on the third row. You feel comfortable. You can adjust the headrest as per your convenience, and even for my size, the headroom is pretty nice. So this is what I wanted to show you, and you also get the comfort features, like I said, the charging port and all those things. So guys, after driving the Carens for a full day, I'm completely impressed with the way the Carens offer in terms of drivability, in terms of comfort, in terms of luxury and what not. it's a seriously impressive car, I should say, because first when I was driving actually I have not only driven the turbo DCT. Okay, we all are familiar with all the other options of the car, right? Because we have driven it in Seltos. So the engine is a capable engine, the engine is butter smooth, the gearbox is butter smooth, and it's up to you whether to choose the diesel or the petrol. But still, if you ask me, what makes the Carens interesting is the Carens is actually bigger than the Alcazar. It's actually wider, it's actually taller, it's even longer than the Alcazar. It's 40mm longer than the Alcazar. But still, that you can feel the difference when you see the car from the sides, or when you see the car when you sit inside. You can feel that difference in the width as well. So overall, there's a very good amount of space on the inside. As I mentioned, it's a proper 6-seater or even 7-seater, you can call it that way, because even on the third row you get ample amount of space. You can carry adults in the third row, not just kids. So that's a seriously impressive thing, because even on bigger SUVs like the XUV 700, we get limited space on the third row. So this is more like a 6 or 7-seater, proper 6-7-seater. That's what I really like about the Carens, and the engine and the gearbox is brilliant choices. You can choose as per your convenience if you are more inclined towards petrol or towards the diesel, or if you want the more powerful and the smooth gearbox, the 7DCT. That's your choice. But when it comes to the Carens, actually say for example, when you compare it with the Alcazar, it's actually looking more elegant, more luxurious and more stylish. Because when you go to the Alcazar, it's more like an SUV. It looks more like an SUV. But here, if you come, just take a look at the front end, it looks entirely different from all the cars in our country, or even all the Kia cars itself, because the grille and everything looks different, and it looks more elegant, and it feels more luxurious. The small elements, even the smaller elements like the chrome line finish and every minute detail of the car, even on the inside, it feels super luxurious actually. So I'm bloody impressed with the Kia Carens, and let's all wait for the price actually. So if you are looking for a proper 6 or 7-seater, then you should definitely consider taking a look at the Kia Carens, is what I personally suggest you, because I am super impressed with the Kia Carens. I don't have much complaints at all about the Carens. Did I mention any complaints? I don't think so. So I'm yet to drive the diesel and the 1.5 petrol, as I mentioned, but we are familiar with the engine. So it's your take, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you liked the video. We have covered every detail about the Kia Carens, and let's wait for the price together, and hopefully Kia will give a very competitive pricing. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you. Bye bye.